I'm here at the Devil's Golf Course, surrounded by all these salt hills, I guess. I don't know what they call it. I'll do a little more research about this particular area. Now, why is it called Devil's Golf Course? I don't know. I will find out more. It is a beautiful morning here in Oasis. Sky is partly cloudy. I guess that explains last night's sandstorm. It was crazy windy last night. There was so much sand, fine sand. There's sand all over in me and my clothes, boots, and the motorcycle. It just got into everything. When I came back, my tent was filled with sand. I am here at the bike. Another interesting thing that happened yesterday was that my bike lit up with all kinds of warnings. There's an MTC failure, ABS failure, I noticed that there's this sensor. The ABS sensor was totally, it lost a screw here. And it definitely does not do ABS or traction control right now. I just put it back in, but it comes off very easily. So I think today I'm not going to do much off-roads. So we'll take the main road and go to Mojave and try to stop somewhere on the way. See if I can find the screw or bolt. Before leaving this area, let's quickly check out this Borax museum. They have mining equipments from 1800s to early 1900s. Check out this massive diesel engine. Guess this must be relatively a newer thing. I wonder if it has a date on it. Nope. Early passenger wagons. What does this board says? Borax, Smith's buckboard, used from trips from Mojave to Death Valley, 1885. Wow. This must be the narrow gauge rail engine they used in early 1900s. Here is the original steam engine tractor. Old dinner, 1894. And here's the wagon it pulled. Massive iron wheels, must be very heavy. And here's the wagon train pulled by the 20 mule team. Interesting construction. Did they put wood inside? Yep, it is. Impressive brakes. Looks like a cement mixer. Oh, look at this vault. Ain't this something? Look at this metal pieces that were reinforced. Wow. Even here on the wall, for the same number of plates. I guess that must have been used for storing gold. This must be some kind of sifting or mixing equipment. Here it says something. It is for gold sifting. Another modern tractor. Oh, look at that, there's a bunny over there. Hello, buddy. I wonder if I can get close to it. Say hi to everybody on the internet. I wonder if there's a den underneath it. He's definitely not shy. Aw, hiding underneath it. That was pretty cool. Alright, time to hit the road, Jag. This is something you want to pay attention to. There are only 2 service stations, so if you need gas or want water, better get it at Furnace Creek or Stovepipe Wells. There are no other service stations for many miles. Today we'll take the Badwater Road. This on the left is the Golden Canyon Trail. This is another famous Star Wars filming location. It is an easy hike, fairly leveled trail, and only 5 or 6 miles from Furnace Creek. So if you're in this area, I highly recommend you check it out, especially later in the afternoon. The colors really pop. We are going to take a left here at Artist's Pellet Drive. It is about a 14-mile one-way road. The name Artist Pellet comes from colorful hillsides that look like as if an artist had mixed different colors on a pellet. Hence the name. These colors are created by different oxidated mineral deposits, including iron, manganese, and other metallic elements. Colors of Artist's Pellet Drive are never the same. They change with sunlight depending what time of the day you're visiting, whether it's cloudy or just rained. The landscape looks different every time you visit. Let's stop here and check out the views. By the way, there are lots of water washes like these everywhere, so be careful when you're visiting right after the rain. It's very common to get flash floods here. That over there is the most photographed area. It's almost like a rainbow of colors. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, Artist's Pellet Drive is also a famous Star Wars filming location. This is where the Sandcrawler station was, and R2-D2 was zapped by the Jawas when traveling down the canyon. Best time to visit Artist's Pellet Drive is perhaps sunrise or sunset. That's when somehow the sun's angle is in a way that the colors really pop. By the way, that's universally true for most of the places in Death Valley. Plus the temperature is a little cooler and it's not as bright, and you can really open your eyes and see the scenery. Otherwise you're squinting most of the time. Next stop, Devil's Golf Course. Devil's Golf Course is on the playa. It's about a half a mile dirt road, and you get to where you find these jagged terrain that resembles a golf course that only the devil would play on. It is a very eerie, silent area. All you hear is wind and popping and crackling of salt crystals. If you're planning to go on a hike, be very, very careful. The jagged edges of these salt formations are very sharp. They will wound you and put salt on those wounds, literally. Up next, Badwater Basin. This is the lowest point in North America, 282 feet below sea level. I wanted to hike the salt flats to see the famous hexagonal salt formations, but it was over 100 degrees. Plus, I'm not dressed to hike. and the reflection of salt made it nearly unbearable. Well, today was not the day. As you can probably see, this Badwater Salt Flats is a very vast area. It's about 200 square miles, and not much grows here. By the way, this area is also known as the oven. The surrounding mountain range traps the hot air in the valley, preventing it from escaping. The intense solar radiation coupled with the reflection from the salt flats amplifies the intensity of heat and creates this oven effect, which is also responsible for such a fast evaporation leaving behind the salt. Most of it is table salt with some impurities of calcite, gypsum, and borax, but for the most part it is table salt. The sun is so sharp that back of my neck is burning. I think I'm gonna pull over and put on my neck gaiter. Oh, what a relief. Much better. I guess I was feeling the intensity of the oven. Someday I want to do the west side road. It goes on the west side of the salt basin, but that is a dirt road full of sand, and this is not the right bike for it. For that you need a proper dirt bike with the knobbies. Up next, Ashford Mill Ruins. This is the relics of a gold mine. This was operated by Ashford brothers. They found some gold, but I guess it wasn't enough to be profitable and continue doing it. Alrighty friends, time to end this episode. In the next episode, I'll be riding from Death Valley to Joshua Tree through Mojave Desert. So be sure to subscribe and join me in the next adventure. See you soon.